Hello everybody, I'm Chaitali Sarkar and welcome to my program Paradise Regained. Nature in all its aspects is truly beautiful, be it the leaves, the flowers, the fruits, sometimes even the seeds. What if we could up it a little bit? We can take it to greater heights of praise and appreciation by having fantastic planters to showcase the beauty of the plant. Today's program is on pots and planters. Come, join me as I take you through this vivid array of pots and planters. Welcome. Those of you who watched my previous episodes would have come to know that I'm a little partial to all that's natural. So be it with the pots and planters. My personal favorite is the Terracotta Planter. Pots coming in different shapes and sizes. I got this, it's new. In case the hole is not there, do take a rod like this or a screwdriver and just pierce it. Now the reasons for choosing terracotta is it's got pores. Now if it's got pores, that will have a free exchange of gases that's ideal for the roots. The other thing is because it's got pores, the excess water evaporates. So there are less chances of root rotting. And thirdly, because evaporation causes cooling, that's why plants in earthenware or terracotta pots will definitely survive the heat of the summer because they are cool. But this, I suppose, will not be the favorite of everybody. In my case, I do have a lot of terracotta pots, but I would keep it as 80% of terracotta and I go experimental with the other materials available. In my teaser, I had raised a question. I suppose that's arising in your mind too. Are all these planters truly good for my plants? Let me clarify your doubts. Let's begin with something like this. It's made of tin. It's got a hole, and some don't come with a hole. Now, if there is a hole, that's fine. Either you can put the ideal soil mix, watch out for my first episode on it, and plant the plant directly over here. But if you are in doubt, which I suppose a number of you will be, let me show what you can do. This is a plant put in a plastic container and presto, here it goes. Safe. If at any given point of time you think that there may be a chance of root rot, you can take it out and check. You can drain out the water. Same applies to this planter too. Beautiful one with the handles. I choose and I opt for the ones with the handles. They're more versatile. I can hang them on that rod, on the railing, just about anywhere. It adds color and dimension to that place. If you want to plant directly into this planter, our suggestion, of course, would be to drill a hole over here. It's very simple. Or with a smaller pot, goes directly. So there you are. So if you think there is any chance of a risk, you could plant it in plastic or even small earthenware. You know, the ones that you get at the local nursery. Just don't throw them away. They can come handy for planters of this size. And very easily you can tuck it in over here. Now for those of you who've been eyeing this beautiful lacy pattern, oh, they are my favorites. Sometimes, maybe later in an episode, I'll tell you from where I source my planters so that these beauties can also beautify your garden, your terrace, your balcony. This too is very versatile. It's got chains with a hook. So again, freedom to hang it anywhere of your choice. Now, coming to my second episode, which was on recycle and revamp, I remember talking about this wall and in a big way the planters that are there hanging in the wall. And I had promised to show you how I went about doing it. Come, let me give my first DIY instruction. This is a bottle, I think fairly freely available. With a marker pen, I've drawn a rectangle. I don't know whether it's clear. Yeah. You could take a cutter, a knife, or take the knife, heat it over flame, and that will be very easy to cut out this place. Punch in a hole over here, a teeny weeny hole over here. If you think the hole's not big enough, make two on the sides. That should drain out the water. We really don't want any root rot. Unfortunately, the plant will die. We just don't want to kill off the poor plant just because we liked the planter, the color, the shape, or the size. That's one way, and you could hang it with a beautiful satin ribbon, with twine, with wire, with macrame. Just let your imagination run wild. Come, some more DIYs coming your way. Fairly cheap plastic container. You can drill in a hole if you want to, or just leave it as it is. This was, I think, saved from a bouquet that came my way. And this is what I'm planning to do. You could do it with glue gun, or you could use Fevicryl or Fevikwik. Yes, Flexikwik is also very good. And there you are. And let's recycle it, and it'll go into this and even make it better. Beautiful color combination. You can go to your local florist who will be more than willing to make with his ribbon, color of ribbon, a choice of yours, and you could just pep up any planter. I had a little bit of lace left, some leftover again. Recycle and reuse. Let me go a little experimental. Same, glue gun, Flexikwik or Fevikwik. Dainty, pretty, understated, just right for a teenager as a birthday gift. And if you're really giving it to her as a birthday gift, I'm sure she won't have the time to sun it and water it. I tell you what the option could be. Into a plastic container like this, just having water. I'll show you that in a minute. And you could put in money plant. Oh, it will take in any corner of the room and pep up her room, right? Or, yes, I needed to show you this. It's water. So anybody will be able to handle that. Or if you thought, no, not so understated. Come, let's go in for a contrast. Yeah. How very pretty is this? I would love it if somebody gave me this as a gift. Again, there are no holes. If you feel you want to punch it, use a drilling machine by all means. You can plant it directly or put an earthen pot so that in case anything happens to the plant, you are able to replace it with another one. Come, let me show you. That I am very fond of earthenware. Check out my bonsais. They are all on earthenware pots and doing very, very well. Touch wood. Come, let me show you this also. Can I decorate it? Can I decorate it with a jade over here? And a croton over here. Come, that's a nice contrast. That's a beautiful contrast. Yeah. There you are. And for the bottle, remember, after you have cut it it would look something like this. Come, let me show you properly. Have you seen? And soil, my favorite soil mix. If you want, you can add a little bit of cocoa peat just to make it a little light so that the satin ribbon or the twine can take the weight. And check out on this. This is a cement pot made for my cake tin. There was some cement work going on at my place. Utilized the leftover cement and I put in some caps just to give it a support, and doing fairly well. It's a year old, so touch wood again. Cement doing well for my people. And this is ceramic. Let me show you. I planted it directly into the planter and again doing well. These are all over a few months, so I know it'll survive. There is no chance of it not surviving. Check out on that. While I was trying to do something, give my bougainvillea a support, I had a bit of the bamboo left. And wow, what say you to this? Got the carpenter to cut a little bit of it, tucked in some dainty succulents, put in the twine, and ready to be hung. I like that. So there you are with your choice of planters. Little recap: you can have ceramic, you can have wood, you can have plastic, you can have ceramic, cement, you can have terracotta, tin in a big way, and plastic. Just a word of caution just came to my mind now. You know, this is painted, and I would believe paint is toxic. So suggestion would be, please don't plant your plants directly. You could put it into plastic, you could put it into earthenware, it'll take in better. We don't want to kill off the plants. So let your imagination run wild. Keep me in the loop as to what you liked most, what you went experimental with, which pots and planters did you like most, and did you decorate your balcony, your entrance, your terrace, your office? Oh, wide choice, and I am sure you will nail it with your confidence and your creativity. Bye-bye and happy gardening. Do remember to like and subscribe, and copy this link and paste it on your WhatsApp group and on the wall of your Instagram and FB. Let your friends also go berserk with happiness doing these very simple pots and planters, and decorate just about every little nook and cranny. Bye-bye and thank you for watching.